Hello students and welcome back. In today's lecture, we are going to talk about programs and programming languages. So, what is a program? Programs is a set of instructions that tell a computer what to do. So, in order to tell a computer what to do, we have to talk with the computer. So, that's why we need a language which a computer can understand. So, that is a programming language. So, programming language, what is a programming language? It is a set of instruction that is used to instruct the hardware to produce some output. Computers, we know that computers are machines, so they do not know the human language. So we have to talk with the computer language, that is 0 and 1. So the programs are written in a language that a computer can understand, that is a programming language. So how many types of programming language are available? Basically, there are three types of programming languages, that is machine language, assembly language, and high-level language. So what is machine language? Machine language is the computer's native language. That means a computer, as we know, the computer is a machine, so it only understands 0 and 1. That is the binary language. 0 means off, means the electricity is not flowing through, and 1 means on. That means the electricity is flowing through. So in order to write something in the machine language, what we have to do, let's take an example, that is sum of 2 and 3. Then if we write the instruction in the machine language, it will look like this, which is very hard to use. And another point is that it is machine dependent. That means a code written for a particular machine may not work for the another machine. So it is a very obstacle, we can say. And every instructions must be written and translated into machine language before execution. Yes, as the CPU cannot understand any language other than machine language, so whatever the language we are using, that must be written or translated into machine language before we execute them. Now talk about the assembly language. So assembly language was developed to make the programming easier, as programming written in machine language was too hard to remember, too hard to use. That's why assembly language was introduced. So it was also machine dependent. That means a code written in a particular machine may not work for the another machine. Here some keywords are used like add, sub, multiplication, and so on. You will learn about this later. Let's take the same example, that is sum of 2 and 3. Here in the assembly language, we have to write like this: add 2, 3, and we have to store the value, the addition of 2 and 3, in a variable result. Okay, so here we know that the computer cannot understand any other language other than machine language, so we need a program called assembler which translates the assembly code into machine code. So let's talk about the assembler. What is an assembler? Assembler, let's take an example, the same example, add 2, 3 result. This cannot be executed, so we need an assembler which translates the code into the binary code. Now the binary code can be executed by the CPU. Okay, now let's talk about high level language. What is high level language? High level language is the new generation of the programming language. It uses some English words, and as it is using some English words, that's why it is easy to use and easy to learn. You will learn about some programming languages later on. It is machine independent, which is the most of the benefit, that is it is machine independent. That means program written for a particular machine can be used, can be run on different machines. So like some examples you can get, like C++, Java, Python, VB. These are some high level languages. Okay, now the codes written in high level languages are called the source program or the source code. Any program you write in high level language, that is called a source program or the source code. Like take the same example, sum of 2 and 3. Here we have to write like this: result equals to 2 plus 3. The first programming language you are going to learn, that is QBasic. In QBasic you have to write the instructions like this way. So as you know, that a computer cannot understand any language other than machine language. So here we need two programs, that is compiler and interpreter, to translate the source code into the machine code. So let's talk about the compiler. What is a compiler? Compiler is a translator which translates all the source code to the machine code. All the source code means the entire program. In a program, if there are 10 instructions written, so it will translate all 10 instructions at a time and generate the machine code. So compiler actually takes the source program and make the executable. Executable is a file created by the compiler. Okay, so it takes the source code, the compiler takes the source code, generate the machine code, then a program called executor executes the machine code and generates the output. Okay, now let's talk about interpreter. Interpreter is also a language translator which translates the codes written in source code into the machine code, but the difference is that it translates each statement in a machine code and executes it immediately. That means if in a program there are 10 instructions or 10 statements written, so it will execute each instruction at a time and immediately execute that instruction. Okay, so it takes the statement and execute it and generate the output. Okay, so that's all for this concept. Thank you.